need to do. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. And welcome to another awesome Malls training presentation where we are setting and hitting sales goals for the holidays. Setting and hitting sales goals for the holidays. As you guys see on the printout, it's a little bit dense in information whereby you really need to write notes, because I am going to go a deeper dive in what it is that you are reading. And for the blessed ones who are here, you're going to have some secret nuggets that I could not really put out there for the public, but you all just need to know the hot secret, okay? Jean is coming in. All right, so what we're going to do, we are going to start from the top going across. We are going to introduce ourselves. Now, let me tell you, you're gonna also put it in the chat, because as you can see, collaboration is part of the discussion, and you can't collaborate with somebody you do not know, all righty? So basically, I want you to introduce yourself and your business. Later on, we're going to do a breakout room. All right.
Oh, shoot.
Who is that? Somebody okay, Susan? Okay. Yeah. So we're going to do a breakout room later. But like I said, it's getting down to the wire. You guys have to make some money. Okay. So Angela, please introduce yourself, your name and your business.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. We're hearing you.
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we are.
Okay, my name is Angela Price. I am president of the Black Cake Company. We specialize in Caribbean rum cakes and black cakes. They're shipped worldwide, and our website is blackcake.com.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Susan? Can you unmute? I don't know if you're on mute or muted.
I'm having a day, I guess.
Oh.
Hi, my name is Susan Russell. I'm the president of our Legacy Plus. Legacy Plus is an educational platform designed to help people build a legacy for their family.
Okay, wonderful. Connie, we don't have a video on you, so we don't know if you're hearing us, but we know that you're muted. Can you hear us? Connie Osabio? She's muted. Okay. Althea, I know Althea is doing some things in the background, but for the record, just introduce yourself, please. Althea.
I'm there, sorry, one second.
Okay. Yes,
sorry.
Please
okay,
introduce
hi everyone.
Hi.
I'm Althea Maglo. I'm CEO of Althea's Tropical Delights, the home of the exotic tropical rum cakes and other baked Caribbean baked goods. And that's it.
Okay, all righty. We're gonna hear more, I'm sure. Chris Bryant. You're breaking terribly, Chris. I don't know the.
Sorry about that. No, I muted myself because as soon as I unmuted my mic, my GPS.
Oh, okay.
I am traveling on the road, but I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, you're terribly breaking up. We're losing your voice altogether. If you're able to, yes.
Chris Bryant, can you hear me? Sorry.
You're going in and out. We
Customer
got Chris. Okay.
Okay. I'll just listen in, Minnie.
Okay. So he's saying he's Chris Bryant and he's the founder of Customer Satisfaction, right? And I guess he is going to put it in the chat later, because I think he said he's on the road. He is an author. Yeah, he is an author, and he is able to work with companies to help you create that awesome experience to your boss, which happens to be your customer. Okay, your boss is your customer. So that's what he does. Nija Howard. Niger? I don't know, you're muted. Okay, Niger is not present. All righty, who else? Connie, are you back? Connie Osavio? Okay.
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, thank you. Can you introduce yourself and your company, please?
Yes. So good evening, everyone. My name is Connie Osavio, and I am the director of Connie's Kids Early Learn Childcare, located in St. Albans, Queens.
Okay, very good. We don't have a video on you, so yours might be off.
Yeah, no, it's on.
But not for us, though. It's saying that it's off. Your video is off. but-
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay. Here I
there you
am.
are. There she is. In business.
My camera fell.
Okay, very good. And we have Jean Laguerre. Jean, can you unmute yourself and that nice muscle-bound brother is there? He's got. I go around telling everybody this guy has a forearm of 40 inches. Okay, right here is 40.
Maybe closer to 20.
It looks more like 40 if you see him in shirts. All right, so he's gonna tell you
Thank
what
you,
it is
Winnie.
that he does. Come on.
Thank you. My name is Jean Laguerre. The name of my business is Mr. Natural. I help men and women over 50 live healthier lives through exercise and nutrition. I service clients in the Queens and Long Island area. I go as far as Northport, and I'm also the author of The Art of the Rep, and I'm also a former national champion bodybuilder, and a proud member of Morals. Thank you.
He is a national, not the New York champion, a national champion bodybuilder. And you can see him on Facebook every day. Promoting
Thank you, Winnie.
to us who are falling apart. Okay.
I told you I'm waiting on you, Winnie.
No, don't worry. That's gonna be my New Year's resolution. You gotta hold
All
me,
right.
okay? Nija, are you back? Nija Howard, are you back? I'm not sure. Yes, there she is, but you have to unmute yourself, Nija, and let us know your name of your company, young lady. It's dinner time for her, so it's okay. It's all right. It's no problem. Uh-oh, we have no audio. You have to plug your audio in. You're unmuted, but the audio is missing. Yeah, we're still not hearing you. Maybe nothing. Well, when you get it done, we will know, because when you speak, the yellow light will come on. So keep practicing with it. It will come back. Yeah, it's connecting to audio now. Yeah, we're not hearing you still, but that's okay. We're gonna hear you when you speak. We will hear you when the yellow comes on, right? So keep practicing on it. Sylvia,
Yes, hello, good evening.
hello.
I'll introduce myself. Okay.
Yes, and your company.
Okay, I have a broken record. But yes, my name is
Rebooting the computer.
new and old members, welcome. Yes, my company, Jetway Heating, Cooling, and Refrigeration. We've been operating, December will be golden, what is it, lucky 7, hopefully, God willing. We've been operating 7 years in HVAC, licensed, insured, and bonded. We operate out of 5 boroughs: Westchester, Long Island, New Jersey, and Yonkers. And you could visit our website, learn more about us. You can subscribe to our newsletter at www.jetwayhvac.com, and we offer 24 hours, 7 days a week, or customer service specialists will be able to answer any questions and book your HVAC trip. Thank you. And we operate in
Wonderful.
commercial. Thank you.
Lovely. Now Nija is, hers is working now. Nija, I know she was on a few minutes. Okay, try.
There she is.
There you go. Yes, tell us. Talk. Uh-oh, it comes in and goes out. Oh, something is not right. Yeah, we're not hearing you. And you guys could put your information in the chat, but I was on behalf of Nigel, since her audio is challenging right now. This is Nigel Howard, the founder of this awesome organization known as Young Men Strong. She's gonna put her information in the chat. I have been privileged to be invited to her forums. And let me tell you, she has nothing but impressive men of substance, and even women are joining on of great substance to support the program that she has, which is basically women successfully raising their sons. She's an author of an entire book known as Raising John's Boy. And she's also, I'm trying to find if I have my second one up here because I was reading it. I think it's in the other room down there, but she is also in an anthology, which is a very powerful message that she has in an anthology. So we are very anthology, that is. I'm very proud of Miss Niger, and we will probably get to hear from her, I'm sure, once her audio decides to behave. But she's going to put in the chat her website, because you'll be able to hear her live on that website and the awesome things that she's doing. She has some powerful men that's on the front cover of her magazine. She has a magazine, the YMS, and let me tell you, it's really awesome. So that's nice. That's who we have among us. We have Patrice Fernandez. Yes, Patrice. We definitely have to have Patrice in the house. Patrice, can you unmute yourself and let us know, please, who you are?
Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Good night.
Good night, good night, good night.
So I am Patrice Da Costa Fernandez, and I'm owner of Stush Images. We are a licensed image consulting company, and we have 3 sections to the organization. We have the retail section, where we retail beautiful clothing, jewelry, handbags for women. And we also have men's clothing. And we are a 16-year operation. And we also do consulting, corporate consulting, along with individual one-on-one consulting. So my website is stushRetail.com for the retail arm of it, and stushstyling.com for the styling arm of it. And yes, it's always good to learn and to connect with Marls. Thank you, Winnie.
You're welcome. And of course, those of you who are Facebook visitors every day, you know, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, if I got the dates right now.
Yes, you did.
See her doing some real fashion show and demonstration of all of her goods that you can purchase. Her largest clientele, I'm going to tell on her, is in the wonderful country of Barbados. That's where my VA is, and she's right on the line. And so I'm going to have her say hello to you all. Well, in a minute, but she hails from Barbados. That's why you see the lovely country of Barbados right there. Okay. We have Sonia Smith. Sonia, unmute yourself and let us know if she's there. Sonia, there she is. Okay.
Trying to grab some dinner.
I know it's dinner time for everyone. I understand. Yes.
So I'm Dr. Sonia Smith.
Your business, yes.
I'm in the mental health industry. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. And for the past 7 years or more, I founded the Family Matters and Wellness. It's a private practice that is transitioning into business, solopreneur or LLC or one of those.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
Our mission is to provide quality mental health services to our families in New York, Black minority families. It's to empower. empower families to overcome adversities and become the best that they can be for their children and the legacy that they want to leave for them. But we help them to couples and marriages and individuals to overcome adversities in their lives.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
Okay, and who else did I not? Oh, we have Stephen and Nairi. Stephen and Nairi, introduce yourselves, please, and your business. I don't know if they're there. Are they Stephen and Nairi? Are you muted? Okay, they might be on, but muted. Elaine is just joining. All right, so okay, there they are. Stephen and Nairi, introduce yourself. We're not hearing you in the events you're speaking. We can't hear. Okay, so we have Elaine that's connecting.
Exactly.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, now who is the one saying hello?
Me. You can hear me now.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, yes, we're hearing you now, yes.
Oh, good. Hello, everyone. Well, Winnie, you did such an amazing job. I don't want to have to wait. Such a pleasure.
Yeah, it's going in and out, yes.
Love being a part of Mom's NYC.
Okay, all right. So what we're gonna do, welcome everyone, welcome. We are going to get started. Some of you, I see Elaine Dixon, she's on. Okay, so Elaine, welcome. Stephen and Nairi, we haven't heard from you, but welcome. And so we are going to get started. So let us get the show on the road. Let's see here. And we have to start the process. Okay, so what we are doing tonight, our program is titled Setting and Hitting Sales Goals for the Holidays. Let me see, I don't have a full visual and I'm trying to see if I can do this, if it will work. Because once you put this thing on, it does not necessarily allow you to see everyone, but in the chat, you can do that in the chat, I can see better. How many of you are prepared for the holidays right now, for marketing for the holidays? Let me see you put a 1 in the chat. Go in the chat, click on the chat and put a 1. Just want to see how many of you are fully prepared for the holidays. 1 in the chat. You know where the chat feature is at the bottom. Some of you may have it on the side. Okay, there's a 1. I see 1 so far. And who is the person that just put a 1? I know I just saw it, but it's not showing up who that person is. Oh, okay, Stephen and Nairi, 1, very good. Anyone else? Anyone else ready for the holidays? If not, that's why you're here. Okay, that gives me an idea. When I said the holidays, meaning that you're ready to promote to your clients and taking advantage of the 4th quarter. Angela Price, 1, very good. Anyone else ready to promote for the holidays? You have it in mind. Okay. All right, no worries, no worries. This is why you're here. So I'm quite happy. Now I know who I am going to be dealing with, right? So yes, I am Winnie Benjamin, and I am the business training director with Malls. And the area of strategy, business building, stemming from ideation, so that's proof of concept, all the way to merger acquisition and sales. I collaborate with the NYBB group, that's the New York Business Brokers Group, and my team of professionals that are utilized in all areas of my business. We are of the M&A Network. That's the M&A Network, EMINAE network.com. And on nybbinc.com, you will see me among the advisors there. So when it's time to exit the business, transition, merge your company, yes, we do it all for Stewardship Masters. And of course, with my company being Stewardship Masters, I'm on the international front. So yes, I do business nationwide and on the international front. And so I am so fortunate to be part of Malls NYC and assisting in the growth and development of all the members who are plugging in and willing to go to the next level. We got your back, okay? We got your back. All right, so that being said, I'm going to start our PowerPoint. Sometimes, okay, there it is. And let me collapse this and we're ready to roll. Okay, so what we are going to do here is talk about the agenda. The agenda that we're covering tonight is basically explaining the definitions, because it's very important that you have the definitions so you know how you are going to perform in the business and take advantage of the next, I would say, it's more than that. It's about 6 weeks, I believe, if we're not mistaken, almost 60 days, well, not exactly 60 days, but it's a little under 70 days more, right? To make things happen. We have Thanksgiving and we have Christmas coming up. So I want you to have the full definitions so that we can able to move fast and you'll be able to understand what I'm going to say at the end. This is being recorded. So those of you who missed it, some of you are double booked in another class and may have to slip out. I understand, but this is going to be available for you. Okay, so we're going to talk about sales definition, sales promotion versus sales activity. Is a big difference between sales promotion and sales activity, collaboration, knowing your margins. This is where it becomes tedious for small businesses because you just decide, 25% off, 20% off, 10% off, buy one, two, and it's exciting doing that, but not paying attention to your margins. Power of the fourth quarter selling. This is if you cannot move products or services in the fourth quarter, I don't know, but there are tricks to the trade, and that's why you're here to learn those tricks, okay? What are you selling? That is very important. What are you selling? Are you selling a product? Are you selling a service? Are you selling the service of results? Are you selling results? Just so I'm giving you a little bird's eye pinch. People purchase results. Just remember, so whatever you are offering, make sure it's addressing a result. Setting and hitting those sales goals, managing emotions and interruptions, and of course, what's next? Let me make sure I didn't skip something. Okay, sales definition, which is the act of selling specifically, is the transfer of ownership of and title to property from one person to another for a price. That's what sales, when you use the word sales, that's what it means. When you say something is on sale, it carries a different meaning. It's the selling of goods at a bargain price. See, so there's a difference between sales and on sale, it's a bargain price. But let me let you know this. Do you know a bargain price does not necessarily mean a discount on your product? Anybody put in the chat, because I can't see you all, so you'll have to communicate with me on the chat. How many of you all know that a bargain price has nothing to do with the price of your product? Who wants to unmute and talk to me? Because I can't see anybody right now, but who wants to unmute and talk back to me on that? Okay, not hearing anyone, but we'll come back around later when we're going to do the breakouts on that. Okay, I just want to let you know that. Sales promotion versus sales activity. So the sales promotion, this is the marketing strategy where the product is promoted using short-term attractive initiatives to stimulate its demand and increase in sales. It's strictly a marketing strategy. Some of you have heard about funnels. I know Christopher Bryan is one person I know I can call in and let you know, the brother is into funnels, okay? He's been trained, I know who his coach is, right? It's all about, you've heard of nurture sequence, you've heard of funnels. So it means, it goes like this. You know Thanksgiving is coming up. It means that 6 months before Thanksgiving, you already start relationship building. You start to be on Instagram, you start setting out your posts, and your posts are all intentional leads that move the needle forward, because consumers, as you know, they must be led. If you go too far ahead of them, you lose them. You got to stay connected. Communication is not connection. You could be talking to your clients. You could be sending out posts. You could be doing all, but you're not connecting. Connecting is when you do a grab through a webinar or a small group like this, or you get them on the phone and you listen attentively for their pain. You listen and they will tell you. If you let them just talk, you're going to hear what their pain is. They may not see it as a pain, but you as the professional could turn up the lever on the pain from it just being uncomfortable for it being a pervasive rash. I don't know if anybody has ever had a rash that was so painful. You said, take my bank account, take the whole thing, just get this pain stop. Women in delivery would tell you the same thing. Get it out, unless they have anesthesia, all right? You have to think there are things in your business right now where the pain is so bad. Each of you know what that is, that you're praying for a relief. It could be money. It could be help. It could be that you need your product sold. It's something you need Uncle Sam off your back. Think about it. It could be personal. It could be in relationship. It could be in your health. We don't know where it is, but there are consumers that have that pain, and you just posting things and not connecting and having a discussion with them. And sometimes you get frustrated. So that's what promotion is. But the activity is the action that goes behind it. They are the day-to-day actions, tactics, and practices that business developers, sales professionals, and customer service representatives take part in on a daily basis. Getting on the phone. Hi, Chris. I saw you last night on the Malls B2B. You mentioned that you are the founder of Customer Satisfaction, and right now, this is the year, this is the time of season where I'm going to have tons of clients, and I can't afford to lose one, Chris. I can't afford to lose one. So can you tell me what I need to do? That's me calling Chris because he did a promotion. Now, the other way around would be Chris seeing Winnie. So Chris is talking. Hi, Winnie. I saw you on the Malls program last night, and I know you were talking and you mentioned a few things about the fact that you have been doing funnels and you're getting clients coming in and they're one-off. They're coming in and I want them to stay. I spend so much money in the funnel. I spend so much money in promotion and everything, and the clients are coming in, but they're not coming back. I'm losing my money. I did that because I want them, Chris. I'm sorry. I want them to come back in. And you mentioned that, that's Chris talking to Winnie now. You mentioned that that's what's your problem. And I just want to know if we can have a discussion so I can take a deeper dive and give you some observation of what it could be. And if you feel that I'm hitting it on the head, can we talk further? That's Chris talking to Winnie. He recognized Winnie has this major pain, paid all this money to promote, and the client's coming in and they're doing a one-off. Oh no, that's not it. Something is wrong. That's a pain. All right. And I could go down each of you, whatever business that you're in, we can actually take it to find out what pain you actually solve. So here is one of my favorite, collaboration. That's why you all are here. I love the collaboration, because let me tell you, for those of you who have done the life plan, know it's usually asked, who is your competition? And quite frankly, there should be no competition but yourself. You are the only person who should be competing against yourself. But we do say that other people in business could be your competition, right? Let's say, for example, I want to take somebody. Let's, Patrice. Patrice sells retail clothing. So are so many people out there, tons of boutiques and tons of everybody selling tops. You could go on, you can get clothing. She's in a tough, competitive market. So the customer says, so what's new? But I heard Patrice said that she's a licensed what? Patrice, you are a licensed what?
Image consultant.
Image consultant. So now I'm going to go down everybody else's who's selling clothing. Are you? I'm going to do the Dunkin' Donuts thing. Are you a licensed consultant? Are you a licensed stylist consultant? Are you a licensed? Oh, Patrice is the only one. So watch the bargain. I'm getting her clothing and I'm getting her what?
Expertise.
Expertise. Is that usually a different price?
Yeah.
Okay. But she's selling clothing. I'm giving you all a little trick. Before I give you the little trick, some of you understand restauranteering, especially if you're from the Caribbean and you know about West Indian food, you know it's expensive. And I was told that there is one, or maybe a few, but oxtail. If I was to talk to anyone here who know about West Indian cuisine, they usually have a dish with oxtail, peas and rice, or oxtail, what have you. Because people love oxtail, the restaurateur will go into the sacrifice of buying the expensive oxtail that he or she will never dare have a markup on. They just have to sell it for exactly what they bought it for. But they have to marry the oxtail with peas and rice, something else at a higher price, and bring the price up to cover the price of the oxtail. Do you see? So it's the same thing. You may have a competitive product, but if you collaborate with someone that has a product that will complete or service that complements it, now you can move that product under a different package and they will never know the price of what you're charging. I'll give you case in point. Let's say the restaurant, because when we come down to the margins, you'll see what I'm talking about. The markup on food is very thin. But if I do workshops and seminars, or I bring in any of you who are in the service-based business, that's not product business, as you'll see later on, we'll talk about it. The price can be 400% markup on a service. So if I collaborate with someone, it'll be good if I provide the service, because all of you have the ability to provide the non-product version of what it is that you do at 400 and above % markup. Hello? Couple it with the product. So the product, you don't have a lot of margin for the competitors, but when you take it and you put it within a service package, they just know the food, the product, or the cake or what have you was included, but they have no idea what the price is. Hello. Hello. But if you only have the price and you have nothing to shelter it, right? So I give a case in point. If I team up with any of you in the product business, any of you that have a product, and I come alongside you and I do a complimentary workshop that corresponds with your product, and I do that, and I include your product. You see what I'm doing for you? So let's say, for example, can somebody tell me what the price of a cake? Okay, I'll use, I have two cake companies right now. So I don't know if she's gone because I know she had a class at 7:30. Is Angela still on? If not, is Althea still on? Althea is a cake company. Althea, still on?
I'm here, I'm listening.
Very good. Althea, give me the price of your top cake. I want you all to watch this. Give me the price of your top cake.
55, sorry.
Her top cake is $55. Now, her top cake is unique. She has her ingredients. There's nothing tasting like it. But for the mass market, they say, oh, it's that type of cake. Oh, I know what it is, you know. And maybe Althea should be charging $150 for the cake, but maybe she's forced to keep it at $55 because she knows the market will only get used to that, because that's what happens, right? But what happens if she decided she was going to charge $95 for the same cake, but she got my company or servicing company that is doing a program that's $450? I will mark it up for $50 because I want to pay Althea $95 for her cake. That is going to be included with the package that they get for $495. So when I'm charging $495 or $498 for my workshop or my seminar, and I put, you will get this type of cake, you will get this type of clothing, you will get this type of blah, 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 and they see all of these things, how many of them will pay the $495? Of course, I can't hear, so talk back to me. How many people would pay the $495 for a workshop or seminar that they really want to get, but my workshop and seminar comes with a delicious cake, which I'm going to talk about all of that. It might come with a voucher for a stylist, a top licensed stylist. So it's not just my workshop and seminar that they really want to come for, that they do come for, but they are getting a bargain. I didn't go down on my price. They're getting a bargain because everybody else is doing the same and probably a little less, but look what mine comes with. You have to think in the mind of the client. So Althea now, the clients didn't know that they paid $195 for the cake. They thought they paid her $55.
Mm-hmm.
We think that they paid less. This is what collaboration will do when you have a product that you have the competitors are controlling your price. Cut loose, collaborate with a service. Because guess what? There is no limit on the price that you charge for a service, a knowledge service, because there are different types of service. If I come and tell me what it is, mow your lawn, and that's a service, but I can compete with another guy that's mowing the lawn. But if I'm teaching you how to do something and others are teaching you how to do the same something, I guarantee you that each of us are going to come at it differently. That's the difference. That's the difference. So you don't have to worry about the price, and you pad it with additional things that they're getting on top of it. And many of you have seen this on social media all the time, where they're able to say, okay, you get this, but in the bonus, you're getting that, you're getting this, you're getting that. That's the thing, because you never know what the real price is, or some of them would even tell you what the price is intentionally. So when they're ready to sell it at a regular price, you already been indoctrinated what that price is going to be. Okay, so that's a little spiel I wanted to tell you, and something has gone wrong here. Okay, so in essence, in collaboration, the benefits of it is that it creates marketplace dominance. That means, come on, computer, stop it. It's basically marketplace dominance, because that means if I spread my shoulders and I'm bringing on 3 or 4 collaborators with me, I'm coming in big and strong. I'm going to look like Jean. You all call him Jean, I call him Jean. How he's wide with a 40 biceps. Okay, that's coming in big and strong. All right.
Yeah, Winnie.
40-inch bicep. I sell him to others.
Deb.
You got to see this guy with a 40-inch bicep. And he said it's not 40. People believe it. So don't shush. Don't say anything, because people are believing it. They go on Facebook and they see it. Okay. Increase customer loyalty. Why? Because now they can get my service that comes with Althea's black cake in it. And they see when they go on her website what the price of the cake is. But do you see what I'm saying? If I'm giving Althea a deal, I'm helping out, that's Winnie, but I'm not saying everybody else. Other people are going to say to Althea, you know what, since you sell it for 55, I'll give you 40, but that's not how I roll. I'm not going to offer you less for your product because I'm coming with you on that, when I know I can charge whatever I want and I could just bring a whole bunch of people along with that package, because I understand how consumers are. So therefore, maybe giving Althea $190 or $95 for her cake, right, might make her decide to be exclusive to me on that cake. Never know. We'd have to talk to Althea. I'd rather ask Althea to make me a cake that nobody else have, because I'm doubling what the consumer will pay for it. These are so many ways, right? The loyalty, the client wants it, they're going to be loyal because they're seeing the bargain that if they pay this much money, it's higher than over there, but look at what I'm getting. That's what they're thinking. You gain more sales, you get more contracts because you're collaborating. It may not be cakes. I'm talking about this. You might be in construction and you can only handle maybe this much of the property, or you might be a person who's taking care of buildings, but you collaborate with others that do the same thing, creating width and capacity that will get you the contract. And let me tell you the easiest way to get a loan from the bank. When you can convince the bank that you're in collaboration with 2 or 3 other companies and offer this, they're in, because they know consumers are going to stick with you because they can't get that combination anywhere else. Okay. Let's see if it moves. You see, I tell you, this thing tends to backfire. Okay, so after collaboration, is that really what it is? It's 4th quarter. I don't have them in front of me, but knowing your margins, right? Does that come after collaboration? Can anybody tell me on the thing? Because it's not showing here and my computer is acting up.
Knowing your margin was next.
Okay, very good. And you remember I just spoke about that in collaboration, right? This is what I found out from the bank. I got the bank to tell me this today. Grocery and beverage, their natural marketplace pressure is 2 to 3% gross profit margin. They have to sell thousands and thousands of pieces to make up a $3 profit. So if they sell something for $3, it's a possibility it's costing them $2.50. 50 cents. They will have to sell thousands of 50 cents for them to have any decent revenue in order to pay their overhead. If that's the case, would I be so crazy to go into such a business? It depends. At this level, I won't tell you what the benefits would be for that one, because some people do go into it. All right. And that's a whole different conversation. But grocery and beverage sales will never make you sufficient profit for the lifestyle you want. But there is a reason why you do it, which falls under your product or service strategy of your corporate vision while you're going to be using that product. You follow me? So you have to know the reason why you're selling, why you pick that product. Restaurants, 35 to 40% gross margin. Unless you're going to be like, is it Masa? There are 10 Columbus, on 10 Columbus, the Time Warner building on 10 Columbus Avenue. You go up in there, there are 2 high-priced restaurants. I don't know if they are still working there right now. I have to find out. If anybody knows that one, is $500 per person to go in. There's no menu.
Ooh.
And the one downstairs, I think is $350. There is no menu. And then there is one in Brooklyn, and many of them are that $120, $150 a person. No menu. So their profit margin, because it's a boutique style, is highly profitable. The experience is what people are buying and not the menu. So if you go to, I think it's called Masa, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a Japanese style. It's cooking in front of you and you have 25 tiny little dishes. Sometimes you can't finish them all. And that's what the chef is putting out this evening. So you go there to see what chef is offering you, a slice of this, and you taste it over here, and a slice of this. You take 25 tiny little plates of tasting everything, but you're there for the experience. And for those who revel about paying $500 for a meal, ooh, they love it. There are customers that love to brag of how much they spend for something. That's why you must know your client. If you want to sell high-end, find the clients who detest paying cheap for anything because they're social butterflies and they want to brag in their little, do you know how much I paid for this? Did you know how much I paid for that? Those clients are out there. You got to find them. Clothing and jewelry, 200 and above gross profit margin. Very easy. Go to Macy's or any of these department stores, you will cry to see what you paid for it and then find out actually, if you go in the back, how much they actually got that. We have a retailer of clothing here. She could possibly tell you. So when they give you 75% off, don't think they're losing money. All right, so just know, but the clothing and jewelry is a competitive field. So it has to marry with something else. That's in the advanced class in how you do that. Workshops and seminars, that's where your money is, bar none. Workshops and seminars, 400% and above gross profit. So when you have a product that is controlled by the market, but you're married with workshops and seminars or collaborate with someone who does that, and there's so many other ways that you can do it, unbelievable, right? And of course, it's okay, fourth quarter. I hope this one comes after margin, right, Susan? It's working that way because it's not moving. When I let it stay too long, it gets stuck.
Yes, it's our fourth quarter selling.
Okay, so the fourth quarter, this is where we are. Now, let me tell you what about the fourth quarter that everybody likes. First of all, from as of September, everybody opens up their pocketbook. They're no longer being conscious about what they pay. They just expect, what do you have for sale? What are you selling? What are you selling? Why I could get this here for Johnny, and they start the stock and stuffing purchasing items, right? Some people are doing that. Others who are very savvy today, they're purchasing gift certificates. A lot of you are not selling gift certificates. Because certificates sell, and they would buy X amount of gift certificates for depending on whatever, because they don't know what the persons have, and it's holiday, and they don't want to get caught showing up someplace and the person gave them a gift and they said, oh my God, I don't have anything to give them. Gift certificates for whatever your business is, gift certificates. And one of the things that I am going to be doing is I do not compete with Black Friday nor the Cyber Monday. because I don't give discounts. And people would expect on Cyber Monday and Black Friday to get a discount. So what would I do? I have a service that I will promote 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, because I do personal growth and development, business strategies, all of that. But personal growth and development sells. So if I promote this 2 weeks before Thanksgiving at its regular price, I know individuals are going to be sitting at the family table. The biggest one that I sell a lot is Everyone Communicate, You Connect, a relationship, anything pertaining to relationship. Because 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, the people, in-laws or whatever, don't want to come to Thanksgiving dinner because this one doesn't get along with that one, what have you. So I play on that. I play on that. And then I let them know from the promote, you know, that's the promotion. I'll add things on top of it for bonus. I don't give the discount. I will add to that decision. This is what I will give. And it has to be so tantalizing that they grab that, because they may want to give it to the person at Thanksgiving because they ain't going to be there for Christmas. Gift certificates. Where they pay for this and the person gets work done in January. That's a different conversation. I'm going to tell you later on in what fourth quarter selling is. They buy it for the service to be done in the new year. Now, who will do that? Okay, I think Jean, you are on mute. Who will do that? Nurses and frontline this year. Nurses and frontline workers this year are struggling not to pay Uncle Sam tons of money. Their 401k can't hold anymore. They are maxing out on other things and they just cannot, you know, they just have to give the rest to Uncle Sam. But if they purchase anything in the area of personal growth and development, it's a tax deduction. Okay, is that Jean? Jean, can you hear me? I'm hearing his personal conversation. Could you mute, please?
No, that wasn't me, Woody.
Wasn't you? I can't see
No.
who is it that's in the background. Can you mute yourselves? Sorry, Jean, I couldn't hear it. I thought I heard a French accent, so I thought it was you. Yes, okay. But that is pretty much what you want to think about. Okay, so who falls in that category? I mentioned Jean. Jean is in physical fitness. Now you all chime in. How many people do you think Jean will have? Jean, for some, I keep saying Jean because it's in French, but Jean. How many of you know individuals who are planning to get real crazy between Thanksgiving and New Year's, eating any and everything? And what's the first thing out of their mouth for the New Year's resolution? Who can answer that?
To lose weight.
To lose weight.
Weight.
Lose weight that they put on. Do you think if Gene has gift certificates going out before Thanksgiving and they know he's there and his marketing message is telling them, go for broke, I got you in January, how many of them would buy that gift certificate?
I'm with you, Winnie.
All of them would buy it.
All of them, because the guilt is over. He said, I got you. I got you. And if he couples with Patrice with the clothing that they want to get into, and they bought that and they say, oh, but I ain't going to fit it. And Patrice and Jean said, we got you. You like that dress? I'll get you into it. He could probably be doing it before Christmas right now because Patrice is showing an outfit that somebody desperately, the pain increased. They want to get into the outfit and she may have to call Jean. Is there anything that you do in your wellness service that can help this woman? Because they say the stars have personal trainers that's able to get them into clothing in record time after the baby. Do you have that type of service? Because this person needs to get into this clothing. What do you suggest?
Well, as long as they're willing to make the commitment, when anything is possible as far as getting them in shape in a certain time frame. It's just, once you give them the structure of the program and then to target the right areas of the body that need to lose fat, then that's it.
There
You just
you
have to
go.
stick with it.
There you go. You see? So these are some of the things that we are talking about that I see Patrice could peer with Jean, and they do a live together talking about how many people are concerned. It's for the holidays. I'm going to be seeing the Jones. I've got to look good. I've got to, the pain. See, if it wasn't the holidays, maybe they would give Jean a whole lot of problems, you know, not committed. But the heightened is just that they want to look good. They're going to be seeing family. They got to look good at any means necessary. He got them. Not at Thanksgiving, but if his promotion in October is saying, and I guess I should cheat and tell a little bit. I mean, if I'm using extra virgin olive oil, dipping my bread in there, I'm going to lose because it's omega-9. You know, it's a CLA, conjugated leonaic acid, which is omega-9. Omega-9 won't let fat roll on your body. So that's the secret to the stars, you know? So they're using the extra cold pressed virgin oil to move that fat fast. And if you go with Jean to get those muscles looking cracked and good, ooh, baby. That's promoted in October. And you are promoting Thanksgiving and how they would look before their family, because they're not thinking about that until the day they're ready to go there. You see? So you are thinking them about what they would look like or they want to be like, and you got them hooked. All right? That's the magic of fourth quarter. No other year, unless it's a high school reunion or maybe, but in the holidays where they're going to see family and they're going to be going out after Thanksgiving for all those holiday parties. Trust and believe any and everything in the area of beauty, aesthetics, all of that, cakes and all of that on their table. Let me tell you, it's everything you could think of. All right. So companies, watch this. Even for Patrice's, I think she does corporate training. There are some major corporations that did not use up their 2021 funds because they got excess from PPP that they're supposed to use on things for training, whatever, they didn't do it. And if they would have to give it back, what have you. But if they park it on your company, it goes in accrued income. That means you keep it in escrow because they have not taken the service yet, but they will park the money with you. It's legal so that when you go to your accountant, once they know it is escrow or accrued revenue, they're not touching it. They can't put it in taxes because it's just sitting there. The money doesn't belong to you. But they park it there for you to do service next year. So who benefits? Jean can benefit, Patrice can benefit, Christopher can benefit. I'm trying to figure out who else is on here. There's so many people. Nija's company can benefit because hers is nonprofit. All right, there's so many, but if you're not marketing to those people, by the way, if you have excess revenue, this is the time where you can, you know, do business with us, and so that we can deliver for you in the next year. Something like it's legal. It's absolutely legal. You just have to be very creative with the team that you put together to make that happen, right? Okay, so people are looking to reduce their taxable liabilities, and if it's a nonprofit organization, if they did not use up what they asked for, it could get reduced the next year, and they don't want that. All right, they want to show that it is. All righty, and I guess I stayed too long, so it is. Okay, setting and hitting those sales goals, specific, achievable, timely, measurable, realistic. That is SMART goals. Setting your sales goals can focus your attention on achieving desirable outcomes. Know exactly what you're selling and why, and back in what income it is that you need. So if you know your margins are 2 to 3%, and you're selling X, you're figuring, or Y and Z, you know what the margins are. You tell yourself, I need to move X amount by this date. That's OGSM that we have been teaching you, right? You just don't say, okay, sell this. No, you are intentional. If you're intentional, it will move and then some. The reason why many do not get the sales they want is that it's just, okay, I'm just doing this. There's no intention. There's no focus, right? So you've got to focus. What am I selling and why? So it has to be specific. Don't sell everything in the store. What is the one thing that has the best margins and you need multiple of it out? Or which item do you see that you could collaborate with? Maybe Vera Moore Cosmetics. You may, there's so many of you on. We're going to come to HVAC because people might say, well, what do you do with HVAC? Are you kidding me? Wait till I come to that. When I finish, I'm going to show you how everybody in the hearing of my voice need to be promoting for the holidays and get the sales now, do service next year, okay? So in business, one desirable outcome would be to profitability. That means if you put yourself on sale, not you, but anything on sale, don't follow the people who are getting rid of dead stock or slow moving items. You can just get back the money you pay for it so you could now invest it to the slow move. But do not follow. God told you, do not covet your neighbor. You don't know why they're putting that on sale. You don't have to unless it's a slow moving item and you want to get your money back to invest in what you just discovered is a full moving item. Why is it on sale? Because no matter what, you're looking for profitability. That's another high level that I will show you how to break that down, right? It motivates, especially when the goals are smart. When you set a goal, you want to hit it because you know what the objective is. You know if you hit this goal, because there's a member, I don't know if this member is on, he didn't say he was, I don't think he came on, but he did tell me. He is dead set about increasing revenue right now because he wants that to look very heavy in his account when he goes next year to get a loan. He don't want them to say the money was not there in 2021. See, he has an intentional goal why he is pushing right now to pad that revenue up because he wants to par that when they say, okay, show me your, what revenue you had, blah, 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 what you have in your account, da, 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 because, that's what banks want. They want to make sure you really don't need the money. Everybody would tell you that. Okay, you have to show that you really don't need the money. So you could have any incentive. Maybe you treated yourself to a brand new Mercedes. There's got to be something that you want to do that your accountant says, don't touch this, but if you can bring in more sales over here, you can have that vacation or you can have that new car. Something that's going to keep you motivated because it's specific. You know what it is. It's achievable, it's measurable because you can measure, where am I today? Where am I today? You know how much you said, okay, if I did 10 of this times this amount, that's measurable. Is it achievable? Yes. If I stay focused and I collaborate with others and become very creative, yes, it's achievable. Is it realistic? Yes. In other words, I'm not going to tell somebody, not to say it's impossible. I'm telling you, it's not impossible because I know it can be, but I'm not going to be irresponsible by saying that you could go zero and in 6 weeks to be at $10 million. Is it realistic? It's yes, but to whom? It's not realistic for some people. So it has to be realistic to you and where you are in your development and your confidence, and most important, how influential you are and with whom. Are you influential with people who only make $10 an hour? Or are you influential with people who bring in $50,000 an hour? Who are you influential with? It's all a decision, and it's time bound and timely. This is actually using your OGSM. That's the objective, goals, strategies, and measures that comes with your vetting program for malls, right? So you're hitting those goals. So there goes the objective, strategies, and measures. The objective is the high-level action to be attained by a specific date. The goal, quantifiable, stated to support the objective. It has to be quantifiable, like 10 items, 10 jerseys sold by November 30th. See, the amount and the time is quantifiable. The strategies, all the different ways you can come up in your imagination of how those jerseys are going to be gone by November 30th. List them all. You're not going to implement them all, but you're going to have B, C, D. You're going to list them all. And the 3 best ones you're going to go after. And you're going to take that and you're going to break it out in a task. Remember earlier when I said that you want to know exactly what is being sold, when, who is going to be selling it, and what is the fun part of it? Think of the Easter seals. You see how fun the Easter seals are? There goes Jerry Lewis, and behind him is a table of people at a telephone on a telephone marathon. When you are listening to it, you get caught up in the whole thing. They're counting and the thermometer is going up. And that's what you do when you're measuring and you have a team, and you could do it yourself. Measure where you are. I got 5 more to go. Hey guys, I got 5 more to go. And you have it as a team, as a rally. And when you get it, you pop the champagne and you just break loose. That's what strategies are. So it's a high level. You take 3 or so of them that is the closest to it. You put a team or just yourself. It's no fun when you're doing it by yourself. That's why you need an accountability team, right? You call me up and tell me where you at, so I can hold you accountable. Some members ask me to be the accountable, so they tell me what they're doing for them, and I catch them up by 12 o'clock. I catch them up at 4 o'clock. Give me numbers, where are you? Because they're by themselves. They don't have a team. So I got to keep them accountable, right? And of course, you're measuring. So you come and says, okay, by 12 o'clock, where you at? If I'm doing the measures and you tell me you need to move 30 by a certain time, I back it in and say how much you're possibly capable to do every day by a certain time in order to definitely hit that goal. If you're not measuring, I don't know how many of you have worked in a department store, but back in the day, I'm gonna age myself. I used to work for Alexander Department Store, Queens Boulevard. I was a cashier. The line would be long because sales are going on. And the sales manager will come down, stop the traffic, and she turns the register on and runs a tape. What she's doing, she has to call back into the buying department to give those figures by 12 o'clock. By 2 o'clock, she runs the tape by 12, and then in an hour, she got to call that numbers in, because on the tape will say what department is selling what, because they got goals. They don't wait till the end when I check out. They're running it every 4 hours. Now everything is computerized. They don't have to do it. If you do it, it goes right to them. So they don't have to stop the register. But in the back office, every 4 hours, they're spitting out there so they can do what? Change. They might just come and they'll see, sometimes I will see the manager just come down and she will put sales on these pants, just like that. Because they realize if this much is still in inventory and we are not moving by this time, put it on sale because we need to get this out so that we can take the vendor by a certain time. Do you understand? That's what you're measuring. You don't wait till the end and you're stuck with the items. You back it in and know how much do I need to move? How many calls do I need to make? How many of what that you said you're going to use in order to hit that goal? That's why you should never miss a goal. I was a champion in sales because I knew how to back in. Network marketing, close my eyes. I will hit every goal they say because I enjoy backing in. Give me the numbers and I can back it in. You know, that's my strength. Sales is, I do it with my eyes closed, okay? But here is a kicker: managing your emotions and interruptions. You got to maintain positive emotions at any means necessary. You get bad news, you're actually on your way, because it will happen. And you all who are Christians use the word, this is the devil is in the details. We use that, right? So when something starts going, you have it going great, everything is fine, boom, something happens. Right in the middle, you don't know what it is, something happens. And then your face begin to look like this one in front of your entire staff. in front of your clients, in front of your family. Somebody tell me, what would that mean? Talk to me. This is engagement. What would that mean to you when someone steps to you and everything is going well and they come up with that face? Talk to me. On and talk.
That means
That
something.
means that something is happening, something is wrong, something is not right.
Something is not right. Does that create an interruption in something?
It could create interruption in the emotion and the conversation and the expectation.
Mm-hmm.
Also, could create a stagnant in the drive of the person.
There you go.
Goal.
Slow it down. Slowing it down. Competitors can do that to you. So if you're a business leader, expect things to come out your way. And how I best describe it is like the action movies. Bruce Willis, one of my favorite, right? So here he is in this shed. His goal is that by a certain time, he got to get over there to that other shed. But to make a dash from there, the open area are guns, waiting to see if anybody moves out of that shed. He has to make a decision that he knows he's going to get to that shed. He's got to run and pray to God that none of the bullets that's going to see him and start firing gets him. So it's drop, roll, something on roll. The daycare providers could tell me what that is when they practice that fire drill. Something drop, stop, drop, and roll, right? Stop, drop, and roll. But he's not stopping. He got to keep rolling, get up, rolling, doing zigzagging, whatever you, to get to the other end. He knew in advance that bullets are going to come. You as a business owner must know in advance that if the things look good, it's not that you're asking it to come, but you have prepared your mind that if it comes, you keep going. The smiles are always going to be there. You load up so much on motivation that if it comes at you, it just that face behind this face, that first, the second face, what you look like, because when they hit you, you still had enough in you to keep the smile going. That's why you have to build yourself up every day with positive motivations every day, positive motivations in the morning. Set your intentions for the day. No hell is going to be after you, but no matter what news, and if you say what Satan said, oh yeah, watch this. I know how much you love your child. I know how much you love your mother. I know how much you love this person. I'm going to go after them. Let me see if you can still have that same attitude. That's really hard. That's where you are being tested. And only thing I could do, I could only go back to what Jesus would do. His best friend Lazarus, for those of you who are Christians, he just left his house with Mary, his sisters. And on his way, Mary kept running. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Lazarus has fallen sick. So automatically, what do? You love Lazarus. All of us will stop where we're going, call ahead, and we will turn back to deal with Lazarus. Who can finish the story? Who knows the story with Lazarus? Anybody who could tell me what happened?
Lazarus dies.
No, did Jesus go back?
Not right away.
Not right away.
Not till after he was gone.
After he was dead and gone.
Mm-hmm.
The news, he was in Capernaum.
Jesus went to his destination.
He kept
going.
His destination. And he came back to comfort the mourning. He came back to comfort the mourning. Now that's high spirituality in taking it to the next level, because it's not necessarily the physical dead. In business, we're talking about the spiritual dead. That means you told me my business was dying in this department, and instead of you stop to deal with the leak over here, you kept on focus on what you said you were going to do. By the time you come back, this now department is now dead. That's the metaphor of the story with Jesus and Lazarus. This department is now dead. We lost these customers. But I won the objective over here. Now I'm going to come back because I know I can restore that. I'm going to resurrect this. I built it before. I know how to resurrect it because I strengthened over here, and the strength that I put over here is going to give me leverage to come back and help me rebuild this part. So let it die. But we don't know how to separate parts of our business. So we all over the place and we lose everything. So manage those interruptions. Avoid unfruitful interruptions. Be aware of intentional interruptions from competitors. Manage interruptions that come from family and friends, and that is the hardest. Okay? All righty. Ready to go yet? Not ready to move on. Somebody's going to tell me how we get PowerPoints to move. Okay, this is not it yet, right? Is that what's come next? What's next? Did I get it right?
Yes.
Oh, come on. I don't think so. Or maybe that's it. No, there's one before that. Oh boy. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to direct me because this thing is not working.
Your computer was delayed, so you hit it too many times.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
What comes after managing emotions? I know there's one more on your handouts.
Oh.
Okay, that's it.
What's next?
What's next?
What's the
There you
plan?
go.
What's the plan?
There you go. Decide what your sales objective is. Set a smart goal that ends in immediate sales, because you might have a goal, because I've seen that this week with somebody showing me their OGSM. They had a goal and they had an objective to make this much money by October 31st, I think. And when I look at the goal, what they're shooting for was not a direct sale. It's going to be something. They're going to get the contract. The contract doesn't mean a sale. So the contract to get the things on the shelf. But the contract didn't say, no, the goal should be that these many items are on the shelf, not the contract. It has to be already on the shelf by this time, because what happens next is somebody picking it up and taking it to the register. That's what it means. Make sure that if you have sales, something to be sold, that the goal is that it's already done, that it has to be presented somewhere, that the next step is somebody picking it up and it goes to the register. It has to be the very next step in making the objective a reality. And that's where many will mess up. They set a goal, but there's still many steps that have to happen before the cash register. And then they don't know why they didn't hit the goal. All the steps, if there's many steps before the cash register, it goes in strategy. It's not a goal. It's a strategy. And one of those strategies have to be close enough in the action and the tactical part, when I tell you every day this is being done, for it to be the very next thing for the customer. It has to be the next thing the customer do to get to that cash register. Decide what you will promote for November and December. Know your margins, Lord Jesus. You're trying to be profitable. You want those 1099s and not 1099s, those things that they keep asking you for. Your tax returns. You want to make enough profit that you don't mind paying Uncle Sam the taxes. Why? Because you can leverage it to make more money and bring more money. It's a whole science that you've got to learn. Don't run from paying the taxes. Max it out. But use the bank's money to put it back, because you see the bank's money is a write-off. So get the bank's money. So you pay Uncle Sam their taxes, watch it, pay them the taxes, get the money from the bank to replace whatever you paid in taxes plus some, so that the next year, it's a loan, and you know what happens, the loan depreciates. So that means you will pay less taxes. So it's a cycle that we are missing, that the big companies understand that we don't. So that's a whole different class that lets you understand that, right? Establish your promotional budget. Don't go crazy. Know your budget because you know your margins. determine what key performance indicator you might see. It's known as KPI. You will measure. What will that be measuring when the computer is showing up the sales? Or you notice the bank will send you that little circle telling you where your money is. QuickBooks will do that. They're all helping you out to know where you are at any given time. And then you contact your business counselors. And this is where we are. Okay, we've come to the end of this. Now I'm going to open up the floor for us to start looking at each person's business and see how we compare it. And you go into the breakout room, you open up questions and answers. How is this, everyone?
Very good.
Was good.
Okay.
Very
So now,
informative.
yes, very good. Now I just have to find out, get back to you guys. Did I stop sharing? I can't find you all. Oh boy, hold on. I can't find you all. Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't know. It's saying new share. It's not saying stop share. I don't know why. Are you seeing the screen?
Yeah.
Seeing, it's telling me, that's very strange. Let's see if it will. Okay.
There you go.
There we go. I am back. There is everyone. There's everyone. Jean is right there. Nadia is there. Sonia is there. Althea, Connie, Patrice. Who else? Sylvia, Steven, Nairi. Did I say Elaine at Althea? We have everybody. Very good. Now, time to roll the dice. Okay, let me get my book out. We're going to start pairing services. Let me start with Jean. Jean, I got you on the hook. What are we promoting, sir, between now, based on all of the conversations? First of all, let me stop. Anyone has any comments or questions before I start pairing up your business? Anyone, any comment, question, statement?
Look, Winnie, you've already put the setup for me. You know, we're going to promote getting in shape before, you know, but after the holiday, and you already found my partner. She has a clothing line business, so I'm all set.
All righty. Okay, so all set meaning that you and her are going to be on the story. That's okay. We're going to talk about the story. That I have my, if you all see Jada Kai Rock on here, that's the country of Barbados. That's my VA. Okay, she's bad to the bones on social media. All right, so I guess she will give some input as to how you're going to get your post done and how you get on that. You know that story that when you take, you now open up your phone and you see that's a slideshow and you're on and things are moving. Jean, I know you use it because I've seen you up there and it moves fast before you could finish speaking. We don't know. There are some that allow you to go slowly so you could finish, and then you have some areas that just cut you off in the middle. I don't know how it works. That's not my job. I give it to the specialist. But I can see you guys teaming up. Blow up Facebook and Instagram. Let them see your teaming. All right. That's how you cut out the competition. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. When your competitors see you doing that, what do you think they're going to get ready to do in 60 days from that?
The same thing.
That's my point. But you got to go and do fast and heavy, get it going, because your competition say, I like that. Ooh, I'm going to get this, you know? So you got to switch it up and they're going to chase you, but you want to always be the head and grab your clients. Get your clients to help you with competition. Yes, Jean.
You're right. The competition wants to copy and paste whatever method is going to work for you.
That's it. But there is a way that you can get your clients to be your tribe. You bring them on the inside and they will mess them up. Because I can show you how you get your clients to double down and triple up and bring in swarms of people. That's how Apple did it. Apple was built on their loyal clients, laying out on the street to make them believe something was happening. And
forget about it.
That's my point. Your client is your best.
Out. Literally.
Your client is your best protector. We're not using our clients. We're putting too much weight on us when your clients are your biggest defense. They can mess up your competitors in a good way. You're not asking them to go make wrecks in their stores. No, you're not doing that, okay? You control that. It's a way to train your clients to grab the market. And they can actually do that, okay? So yes, we'll talk more about that. Sonia, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, tell me. Sonia is in, what is it that you are promoting, Sonia? Gene already felt that he's good. He got the combination. What?
No, I'm thinking of, which I've been thinking of,
And stick a pin, stick a pin. Stay focused. We're having in the holidays. What are, and I guess all of you all can.
Yeah,
What is the big problem that we see that happens around the holidays that Sonia's business will thrive in? What is it?
do you want me to say it?
Yes, say that, ma'am.
Yeah, because especially now is I'm dealing with grief and loss during the holiday season. How do you deal with it? I mean, so many have lost family members. Many of them, this is the first time that they wouldn't have their mom around or daughter around or uncle around. And this holiday time, how to deal with grief and loss during the holiday season.
Right. So you got to come out now on social media by having a fireside chat and have people who had experienced it and interview them and let them talk. They would love to come out and give their testimony, right? And you all can have that little table talk. And then right at the end, you give your name, number, and then somebody, what's your gift certificate? Because somebody knows of a family member. And you know what? I like what this doctor is saying. Let me write a gift certificate and let me see if I could give that person as a gift, because depending on how you're presenting it, not something that's going to make them feel painful, but it's got to be something that you could collaborate with somebody else to make it fun and they gladly want to come in.
Yep.
Can be done. There are ways, I can tell you. So
good
on that way, okay?
Good.
Coming right down, let me talk about Sonia. And now is it Susan Russell? What would you be promoting for the holidays? Our Legacy Plus. Knowing what it's all about, tell me about that.
Well, I don't know what educational format would work with the holiday season. I don't think, usually everyone stops their educational stuff to relax for the holiday season. They don't want to learn anything. They want to cool out.
Is there information that you can offer? Is there information that you can actually offer people? Look at you. You have relationship, health, spiritual, mindset or mindfulness, and asset. None of those can work in the holiday season. None of those is information they need that could help them in the holiday season.
When I think of holiday season and with assets would be things of how to get rid of the debt they're going to get in from all the Christmas presents.
Okay.
On how to borrow money successfully for the Christmas season. How to get in a home-based business like a gig or something like that to help
them. Is that like for New Year's resolution? Do you have anything that they want to get now that they can activate as New Year's resolution?
Home-based business, get entrepreneurship.
Okay.
You know, find something that you like, you enjoy, and something you can start without a whole lot of money that you could create a second income from your job.
Okay. Let me get some help from the rest of the participants here. Knowing that Our Legacy Plus, Susan's business, there are 5 columns, and in each of those columns is exactly what it says up there on health. Knowing it's the holidays, just think about it. This session is to open your ideas of creativity. Can she do anything as it pertains to relationship between now and holidays? Anything? Okay,
Well, she can have, what would you say? I can be a guest on your Legacy Plus and bring and discuss dealing with families grief and loss. How do families survive the holidays without their loved ones?
and an action call to action for a program that you're gonna be having that they can register for.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They can register. So I could see, I'm creative. For those who don't want to go out, some people they don't want to be around anybody. How about having a virtual whatever, Thanksgiving, what have you, and there's a menu and they all order their stuff and group, what is it called? Grubhub deliver it all to their homes, and we're all, look at all of us here, and we're eating and having fun and playing games and jiggling and dancing and doing things, because you could have the DJ going. Is that something unique that they don't want to be with anybody for what have you?
Yeah.
That's unique. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm telling you is what's unique. I'm opening up your ideas right now. Jean is into the wellness and the health business. We had a massage therapist. Are you telling me that Jean and the massage therapist can't come together to talk about stuff? And Gracia has healthy meals and wants to do cooking, right? So can you imagine a whole dynamic, what have you, discussions with cooking, whatever? There is so much that can be done, right? We could pair them up in so many ways. And the asset, you know what I'll be selling right now? Budgets, budget forms to budget for the holidays. How many of us would love to have one already done where we just say, okay, who am I giving daddy, mommy, this sister, blah, blah, blah. It's already made out. You just have to put on there, how much are you, you know, she can download that as a promotional item. There is so much for New Year's resolution. We are going to do this in the new year, but I'm going to grab the promotion combo, because if I don't grab it now, I don't get Jean on it. I got the other person, and I want a combination bonus where I have the different people who are on that package. If they don't buy it now, all I get is just this. I want the whole package where they're all together. You see what I'm saying? You package your services together. Am I making sense here?
Yes.
Makes sense.
Create a bundle.
Very good. Patrice
Makes sense.
already knows that there is happiness is needed, a whole new fresh start. Okay, you have a loss. I believe Patrice should have some type of service that she could pair with Sonia for the persons who have lost weight, or they have a divorce, or they lost something. Can she spruce them up? Patrice, can you and Vera come together to spruce up? We call it spruce up, right? Enliven somebody who can get out there again, have relationships, the whole 9 yards. Sonia, do you deal with divorce cases? Depression through divorce, loss of a loved one.
Yeah.
They need to, you see what I'm saying? Package.
Yeah.
We can have classes that deal with the packaging aspect, right? Who else? Althea. Now, Althea has a whole plethora of things. A whole plethora. I could see Althea's will be part of gamification. Okay? I could see that they're getting the cakes. I mean, for me, if I was to do this with Althea now, it would be I could order, because she has those little sample cakes, you know, the little things that she has.
Yeah.
So can you imagine those getting in stocking stuffers? Can you see them in stocking stuffers? But then it comes along with something else that they would never even think about, that is being packaged with, that they never thought about. She may challenge the status quo with Jean, who is here to make you healthy, and her product is not really unhealthy, it's spicy, so it's guilt-free. Oh, I got Jean with this. Okay, give me the $55 one out there because Jean comes with it. Jean comes with it, right?
I like that, Winnie. I like it.
That's what I'm saying. Jean could fit into many of these areas. I would buy the $55 cake from Altia because Jean comes with it. If they don't get it now,
All right.
because the offer with Jean come with it is gone.
Uh-oh. I like the collaboration.
You notice it's no discount. Did I mention discount here? Did I?
No.
No.
It's about what comes with it. You
I
know,
like it, Winnie.
when you all are promoting on social media, what comes with it? That's the name of it. I mean, there's so much that you can do creative. It's all creative marketing. It's all it is. But if you're showing up as your same old, oh, I passed this one. I see that before. Oh, I see that. Oh, I never saw this before. What is this we hearing? Whoa, if you get this package before this date, this comes with it. Okay.
I
And
like it.
get this date before that, Patrice comes with it. Ooh, I want Patrice. So wait a minute. I get to have the cake and I get to have Patrice and then I got to have Jean. Oh, this deal is just too good. You with me?
That's it. We're excited.
Exactly. You know, you have the daycares. They are silent right now. I don't know if they're in the room or they're hearing me, but you have Connie. Connie has programs which is a drop-in, right? They might be in the other classes. I know there's another class simultaneously running with ours right now. So if they're not answering, they might be in the other class. But she has a promotion for one-day drop-in. How many people to be able to just drop their child for one day because maybe the babysitter is out, or maybe the school is closed, or maybe whatever, you could drop the child off for one day drop it.
Wow.
You see, so there's so many ways. Sylvia, are you still on the call, Sylvia? Oh, I lost my entire audience. Okay, in the class. Okay, HVAC, who could talk?
I'm so sorry, I'm here.
HVAC, how many people know that you can move HVAC sales? I didn't say installation. I said what?
Sales.
Sales. During this time.
Well, my clients, so how do I approach it, or?
I just want to know from everybody.
Can you repeat that again? I'm sorry, Winnie.
I want to chime in. How would HVAC, who knows the technique of moving an HVAC sale, not installation? If you all were listening carefully to how I was presenting, somebody should be able to say, I know exactly how this HVAC.
I mean, for sales, we would post it on our social media, post it on our website, do the email marketing, email blasts to our customers. I don't know. Yeah,
That's it. But we're talking about sales. Remember, you don't put an HVAC every month or whatever. Once it's in, that's your customer. What's it in?
Oh, well, yeah, once it's installed, it's in. They
We're
like this
talking
service.
about sales. What can you sell? Why would I give Sylvia money if she's promoting around the holidays right now?
Well, you would fund me because I'm giving you a discount. I'm giving you, maintenance agreements that reduce discount, maintenance agreements, service agreements. That so which we have done, like tune-ups, HVAC tune-ups that we have, give you, incentives and discounts because, you are a loyal customer. So you'll have, I'll give you more of a discount, versus a new customer or someone, who's reaching out to us now. But if you've been with us, loyal and how would I say, is word by mouth and so forth. So I'm planning, honestly, I'm planning on thinking of doing some sort of a membership. You know, the more
Okay, now.
clients they send to us, you know, the more
Okay,
they get
now,
discount.
membership. Can membership be sold around the holidays?
Yeah.
Okay, now, membership is a big seller around the holidays because people are looking to buy gifts to give to someone. If
Oh,
you
I hit the target.
list
Okay.
of things, if you have a list of things that they never thought about, they want to be unique. A gift certificate to says, hey Ma, you have any HVAC central air? No, listen, how about if I give you a gift certificate to have central air? That you could apply to a central air. Who is the
Yes.
mommy here would turn that down? Who would turn that down?
Actually, we had a sponsorship this past summer, and people will be using it's good for a year.
Okay, there you go.
So we did provide that. So
There you go. There you go. Very good.
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you that. So that's something you know now.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, okay? But notice I did not encourage her with the discount. You notice I didn't, right?
Right.
No, we don't discount anything. We add bundles and make it different. You got to confuse your client where they said, okay, I'm getting this with that. To them, that's a deal. And if I don't do it, I don't get this person or I don't get that. So you add things, you don't give a discount.
Okay.
And if you do it after Cyber Monday and you do it before Thanksgiving, you have a better chance. But if you compete with them looking, their brain is wide for discount, even if you go in there, the noise is too busy. You want to know it's a love. And then they are, that's a whole different thing. Is Connie back?
Yes,
so
I'm
sorry.
back.
Okay, Connie, what
Yes.
are you moving for the holidays?
So mine would be gift certificates would be for, let's say a parent, their childcare thing fell through or whatever, or they had to do an emergency day off from work and needed care for the child. We have what is known as a drop-in. And so that person, when they decide, when I do the certificates for the holidays, hopefully these guys would get gifts. With their friends, family members would buy them gifts with the gift certificate for the holiday. So when they call to inquire about it, I will have an expiration date on it for one thing. And it will also have that they will need to, or I would explain it to them that they would need to have a medical on file.
Okay.
So the minute they get the certificate, they would be able to start by making the phone call and getting some kind of familiarity with the daycare and things like that, and just to know what they would have to do on that particular day that they want the drop-in.
Okay.
And if they want, for example, a week, let's say it's winter break or it's spring break, and they need some place for their child or their children for that particular week because they have to work.
Okay.
Then they would have to come in and they would have to have the medical on file. It has to be a current medical. And whatever other information they would have to fill out in the event I would need to contact them. It's like a little packet that they would
I
fill out.
think we got the whole gist of what it is that they have to do and what you offer, which is great. The details gets covered, in that. But I want to show you guys something, Nairi, and thank you for sharing that, Nairi and
Stephen.
Please tell us what services that you have that you're in the business service. So let's think business now. Let me see how creative you can be.
Well, for us, we have a multitude of services. So first of all, we'll be able to do a package bundle for some items that we have at our Swirl Bliss. from Yoga Shop in Baldwin.
Mm-hmm.
And then also on our personal service, we'll probably be doing not a consolidation, but kind of it's escaping me now, a debt analysis.
Okay.
We're doing a debt analysis for our clients. to help
Debt
them.
analysis.
Yeah, we'll
Now
do-
they got themselves in terrible debt. So in January, you're gonna be hitting them up after they get themselves in debt. Okay, I got you. Okay. All righty. So
Yeah.
we only have a few minutes, but I know some of you don't mind spending a little time with each other in the room and seriously get charged. But I promised I wanted to bring you all onto Facebook just to give you an idea about what we are seeing here. And this is one of our members, and she is ferocious. Okay, I'm going to bring her up here and see if I don't know how I'm going to get this done, but let's see. No, that's moving. Let me see if I can get her here. Patrice, are you still on? The problem with face, okay, let's see, it might do this. I'm going to do this, share sound. Okay, this is her site, okay? And see, she's pairing with Nana's Spa right here, okay? She's pairing with Nana's Spa, and you see how they're doing this? This is our, and okay, I'm not hearing them here.
Supporting the women, you know, it's a great season. We're all in our new season right now, doing our thing, doing our new thing, getting it to our next level. And so we just wanted to support our girl, Hope Wave of Hope Wave Designs. She's going to be having Rockland Fashion Week. That is on Saturday, November 6th. At, where is it at? The Palisade Center?
Palisade Center in Rockland, the Palisade Center.
Yes.
Big shopping center. It's a marvelous place.
Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful. Don't miss it. Let's support
So
one
that
another. You
that
don't
is
wanna miss
one. This is all on, I'm not seeing, no, this of course is a workshop. See, and she is hitting this is Sharon. She's one of our members, right? And she ended up with the retreat, but I'm looking for this woman here. She is our member. All righty. Let's see if I don't know how y'all have to forgive me with me and social media.
Doing? Hi. I hope you are well. Happy. What's today? Today's Thursday. Happy Thursday.
She does this
Yes,
Tuesdays and
happy Thursday,
Thursdays.
Happy Thursday. Hi, Instagram. Hi, Facebook. Hi. So today's a special day. For those of you who remembered, today is a special day. Of course, we are alive. We're here. It's a new day. We're thankful for that. But it's extra special because we have a guest here today, and we are doing a makeover. We are doing a makeover to celebrate Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Okay, so you're gonna meet her soon. But before we do that, I have to show you my OOTD. This denim dress. I know all my Caribbean folks will love this dress, right? Small, medium, large, extra large. And so remember, I'm 5'10", so where this is hitting me, it's gonna hit you differently because many of you are much shorter than I am. But yes, look at the sleeves. I'm just doing denim and pearls today. These are also new arrivals with the matching earrings. So look at her. Oh, look at her. She is just so fabulous. So fabulous. I'm wearing the medium. I could have done the small because there is room, right? So I just did.
Okay. I just wanted to give a glimpse of it. It's on social media. She is our Malls member. This is where I'm saying Jean and Patrice, you know, she's on the screen here, so you can inbox. It says Patrice Fernandez. That's her. Okay, she's on the screen. Patrice, are you still with us?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So do you see how wonderful she does this? And you heard what she said, she had a guest. This is also on social media. So that means I could see a whole coming together and she will bring this up so that she could see or bring it into the mix on Zoom. And then just like how they would do on Dr. Oz, you'll see that they bring things up on the screen, blah, 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 and then they stop and then they talk in studio. So in studio would be Gene being at his location and Patrice being at her location, and they can have that conversation. Any of you could be doing that, right? I'm just sharing how it is. The first one you saw was Sharon at her location, and she was edifying the other person. So you all can also edify. For those of you who are comfortable meeting in person, you know, you can do that and get on social media like Sharon does, and you edify that person. These are different techniques that work, guys. Different techniques that work. Jean, did you like what Patrice had to show? Now you see who Patrice is?
Yes, I definitely liked it, Winnie.
Yes, and when you go on, now Patrice, is there any clothing that Jean's clients could wear? I think one time you had some, what do you call it? The workout outfits that they could use. Sometime in the summer, I saw you with something like that.
Oh yeah, like the jogger sets and the active sets, yes.
Active
Yes.
sets.
Right.
Now you see, can you see, instead of you modeling it, that you could have him come in and talk about the exercise, and you just happen to have the active wear to go along with what Jean tells them they need to wear?
Oh yes, oh yes.
So, Patrice, you have this for men and women?
I have clothing for men and women, yes.
In the active wear also?
I have probably, no, nothing for men. Nothing active wear for me right now.
Okay.
But I
just-
guess if you,
Just like
you
the tights for the women.
yes,
Got it.
yes, that one. Yeah, so you guys get the idea?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so are you game to have at least 10 minutes, the speed thing, in the room with each other and find out what they're doing and take their information and go home and think about how you can collaborate? You guys into that? I need your permission.
Absolutely.
Okay, all righty. So let me stop share. And then we are going to do breakout rooms.
Winnie, can I ask you
Yes.
something before?
Oh,
before you go?
Elaine, yes, Elaine, please tell
I've
us.
been watching you. I've been watching.
But not talking up.
No, but I want to ask you something.
Okay,
We are in services, right?
yes.
Which is a lot different from sales,
Mm-hmm.
right? In some ways, it depends on what services. And you know, we are in the daycare service, so
Yes.
it's not like, you know, the regular service or regular sales. And I heard you previously when you said like not giving away during the holidays, but more like, you know,
Packaging.
offering incentives and stuff.
Right.
But the thing is, in our business, we have to offer in order to get clients.
There are ways to do it. In your business, there's so many ways to do it. And I'd like to share that with you if you would stay on after I put everybody in the room and you go in the room and you come back out, stay on with me so I don't, you know, hold up everyone. So
All right.
guys, this is what we are doing. I am not putting you in the room. You're going to see who will be in the room and you go in the room where they are. So you get to choose the room, okay? So when it's going to come up and then you get to choose the room that you're in. We have, let me see.
Excuse
I'm
me,
gonna-
Winnie, I'd like to stay with Elaine because I want to learn.
Well, you
if
make
something-
that, yeah, I'm not doing that. Elaine is gonna go in the room with everybody else. I'm saying when you come out of the room, she can stay out with me, okay?
Okay.
All righty, so I'm going to, here are the rooms. Open all the rooms. Now, can you see anything on the screen where you are?
No. Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know how to do this now. I thought it allows you, but you can just join. Okay, what is showing on your screen right now?
It just says join a
Just
breakout
ready.
room.
Okay, so what you can do is that each of you could say which room you want to be in. So let me find out. Sonia, who do you want to pair with? 2 by 2 in the room. Who do you want to talk to right now?
Susan.
Susan, okay, so you are going to do room 1, right? So click on room 1 and Susan, click on room 1, you'll be in there.
I don't see any room.
Look down at the bottom, breakout.
Look at the
room.
bottom. Everybody
Everybody
has it.
breakout rooms.
Okay.
Breakout, yeah. And you go on 1. Sylvia, who do you want to be in the room with?
I'm not picky.
Okay.
Anybody who wants HVAC.
Anybody who wants to know how to couple with HVAC, who wants to work with HVAC, who has businesses or anybody that you need, that then you can cross promote. There's another way to do that. Okay. Who wants to talk?
I would, you know, Althea knows her very well about my business. I know her very well. I mean,
Okay.
we buy from each other, we support each other. So, that's a given. I don't,
Okay.
HVAC, it's everybody needs it. So
whose room you want to go into? You want to go with Steven? Steven, are you there still? I'm not sure if Steven is still there.
you could get me into Steven.
I'm trying to see if he's still there. Who wants to be in with my VA? She's in room number 2. My VA is in room number 2. Who wants to be in with my VA?
I'll go.
Okay, so go to room number 2. Okay, that's room number 2. All righty, Connie, you want to be with, okay, you and Elaine wants to stay together with me, then you could stay out here if you don't want to be in a room.
Yeah.
I think, okay. Who else is left? Patrice and Jean, do you want to be in the same room? Patrice and Jean? Who you want to collaborate with?
Yes, Winnie, that sounds great.
Okay, go to room number 3. Patrice, if you're hearing, you can meet Jean in room number 3. Just click on room number 3 if you see that.
I don't see it at the bottom, you said?
Yes, you might see it says rooms.
Breakout rooms.
Yes, 3. And Jean, can you see the breakout rooms 3?
Yes.
Okay, so you press 3, Patrice press 3, you all get to talk about how you're gonna do this.
I'm not seeing it, but.
You're not seeing 3?
I'm not.
Well, Jean saw it.
Tell her to click on breakout rooms at the
Yeah,
bottom.
click on breakout rooms and go to 3.
And click, click join.
Still didn't see it, then I'll put you in. I just put you in. Click join. Look for join. There you go. All right, so I'm left with Sylvia, Elaine, and Connie. Sylvia needs to be in a room. And Sylvia is not fussy. So where are we gonna put you, Sylvia? You have to be able to sell your HVAC to whom?
Who's remaining?
I see that, okay, somebody is, I'm seeing Sonia.
I mean, Connie, you have a daycare. Do you need HVAC in your upgrade HVAC? Obviously, you're dealing with kids and stuff.
Okay, so you know what I could do? I could put all 3 of you in the same room so you can talk about what deals you have for them as HVAC if it's actually needed at all. Sonia and Susan went together.
Oh, thank you for that one, Sylvia.
Okay, so I want you to go in room 4. Go on and hit room 4. I'll put you all into room 4.
Okay, awesome.
Somebody goes into room 4.
All right.
Elaine is already in room 4.
Sorry,
Connie.
Join in now.
Yeah,
So
go
which
into
room
room
to go
4.
in? 4?
Yeah, just go in 4. Yeah, Connie
Okay.
and Sylvia, click 4.
All right, thank you, Wendy.
Okay. You guys are still out. Connie, are you in 4 yet? No.
I don't, okay.
Click on breakout room and look for 4.
Okay.
Because okay, there it is. Let me put you in. Okay, I put you in so you can go in.
We were just talking.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes.
I didn't even get to even speak about the other ladies because we was just so in depth about, they were asking so much about the HVAC.
Yes.
And it's, you know, like all of our brands of what we talk about is not enough. So I was giving them a quick breakdown of,
Okay.
you know, of assessment and equipment and brands and price and, you know, coming out to
Okay.
do a service visit and looking out, you know, to see where, you know, the equipment is located, where it would be located, what's the best, you know, not only brand, but what's the best option for
Okay.
installation.
Very
So,
good.
but it
Now,
was,
did you talk about, you will have to talk about opportunities for them to co-promote and add value to their clients, right? Because they have clients who have homes and might be able to work with a trusted source, but that's a whole different conversation. I know it's, Elaine had a question for me, but before we start, Elaine, hold on a minute. Althea, are you still on?
Yes, I am.
Tell me, what was your experience for the whole
I had a
evening?
very beautiful experience
Nice,
with the
nice.
young lady. She's very nice, and we had a good conversation about social media, which is one of my areas of improvement that I need to
Yes,
do.
nice.
And we have a wonderful conversation about that.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. She wants to know how you can ship a cake to her. She has a specific cake that she wants. So do
I
you
know,
ship
I think
outside?
it's your favorite too.
Oh, it's the same one I like. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, all of her cakes, I'm telling you, you're going to be very sad getting one. You might as well order the little 7-pack along with it. No, maybe not, because you're going to be so tempted. You're going to ask her to ship the entire
Oh,
inventory.
I sure I can make that happen. I sure I can
Yes.
make it.
And I know that Althea ships as far as Europe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
She has clients in Europe.
Yes,
Yes, that they
I have.
her cakes, right.
Switzerland and England.
Switzerland and England. So Caribbean is right here. So if they can get it very well in Switzerland and England, they can get it right here. Very good. Very, very good. And Patrice and Patrice, and then Jean, and then I'm coming back to Connie, Elaine. Patrice, John, how was the experience altogether from the time we start, the knowledge, everything?
Oh, it was great, Winnie. We definitely have a lot in common, and we definitely could see the collaboration of how we can both help one another. So it was great. We're looking forward to it.
That's lovely, lovely, lovely. Patrice, what's yours?
Yes, similar, and I think what this is doing too is helping us to look at branches.
Yes.
You know, instead of just looking at the tunnel.
Yes.
Look at branches to see how we can branch out to you know, as Jabez says, enlarge our territory.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's what collaboration.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
It's just that you all have to learn now, how do you actually work those packages? That is the
yes.
That's the new thing. How do you actually work those packages and make it
Yes, yeah.
enticing for corporate? Because he's willing to go into corporate as well.
Oh, Gene?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He's a national bodybuilder. So, you know, that's going to sizzle. And, you know, the areas in corporate, which is the employees, you know, some companies have what they call cultural groups.
Yeah.
That they allow. So one of those groups will have you guys come in and deal with, you know, and it could be the face-off, the ones who work client-facing group in the company might be able to, you know. So those
Really,
are conversations. Yes,
just to tell you that I'm one of Stush clients, you know.
Whoa, look at that. Okay, she's one of Stu's clients. There you go. You see?
Hi, Althea.
Hi, sweetie, how are you?
Testimonials, right? Those testimonials are very serious. That, you know. Now, let me tell you guys, on here in my hearing, you have Elaine Dixon and Connie Osavio. These two ladies run home daycare for 12 years. How many clients do you think they have covered in 12 years?
A lot.
A lot. A lot. Now, can you imagine with their business that in their business, they can now, because of malls, they can offer their clients the parents, additional services that we can package together because when their 2 and 3 year olds are gone, and in Elaine's case, the 5 years are gone, there's a rinse and repeat with the parents. They may not have any more children from that parent, but those parents should make some additional dollars for them, right? So on a referral fee, I think they can at least definitely, because all the referral fees out there are on 30% right now, referral fees, depending on the margin, right? So if your margins are less or what have you, you can't really be 30%, but just know that the daycare providers have a lot of clients. Now, true, some of their clients are low budgeted clients that may or may not qualify. We don't know, but they do have some clients that can pay out of pocket that have nice homes. Also with the fashion line from Patrice is extremely affordable, and she would love to get in contact with some of these parents. So I could see that you would do a flyer that Connie would bring all those women, you know, and there are a lot of them are millennials if they have children that young, right? And you know they would love the Instagram group, and that is how I could see the collaboration going there with exposure to those women, because they love fashion. I'm sure Connie and Elaine can tell you about that, right? And Patrice's fashions are highly affordable. I can tell you, they're very affordable. So that is something that's a fun thing that to attract those parents, because we have to find ways of keeping those parents close knit, because they may have friends who have children that they might not thinking about giving into their providers. But when you keep them that close, they will become ambassadors looking for more, you know, in that point. So that is one way of doing it. All right, guys. So we're pretty much good. I know Sylvia had a question, not Sylvia, Elaine. You know, if you all want to stay on and hear what Elaine is asking, please feel to do so. But if not, you know, you have to leave. I understand. But Elaine wanted to have an audience here. Elaine, please. Question.
Not an audience.
Okay.
I was just, you know, thinking about the difference between sales and service.
Mm-hmm.
And you just mentioned something that I definitely do, because I have a big referral base, right?
Yes.
And how I use my referral base to entice the new clients
Mm-hmm.
is, once you're referred to me and you come in, you know, you like what you see and whatever, I usually offer them the first week of daycare for free. If they
Okay.
are, you know, if they are paying parents, if they pay out of their pocket.
Pay out of pocket. Okay,
Right.
that's a great incentive.
Right. And what I do again, like at this time of year, and I'm gonna collaborate with Connie and Gemma about this, where we can do one big, I usually have a big Christmas party for all the parents out. They bring their families, they bring friends and whatever. So you also get clients from this function.
Of course, of course.
So I want to collaborate with Connie and Gemma, where we can do one big party, their parents, Gemma's parents, my parents, kids, and everybody, and, you know, make it a party where it's like, I don't know, something like a showcase or something, where we have all these parents and their friends come in, and even though Gemma is in one location, I'm in one location, but, you know, people come together from different areas and, you know, different communities. So we never know what we're gonna get from this, because I usually get customers from, you know, having these parties.
Nice.
And like you said, Patrice can benefit because, you know, she'll be there, she's parents, she can hand out her, you know, flyers, she can.
Yeah, these are
show
young
them
parents in their
things, so,
30s, right?
yes.
Exactly.
Also, Elaine, I also do catering services.
There you
Right,
go.
exactly, right?
There you go.
Exactly.
There
So
you go. See, so that is great. Elaine has one, she has a bouncy house. So the schools or
Right.
they would use the bouncy house when they have bouncy house entertainment for the kids, and you know, it's really wonderful. So there's opportunities are great. Now let me tell you, because of social distance, you have a widescreen television in any one of your locations. It means Patrice can stay from her showroom and greet all of your guests from her showroom and do a little
Right.
spin.
Right.
Right? So all of them could be watching, and she works it out, you know, where sales being collected. Gene also could stay from his location and have some simple reps and discuss, you know, that to break up the party a little bit. He some type of a, you know, I don't know, some kind of movement, you know, for them,
right, yeah.
you know, just seeing him on screen, taking him into his place where it is, he could have him do some movements, either chair sit up, so something that's not going to make them sweat, but they just enjoy hearing him lead them in that point. Strictly coming in from satellite, right?
Yeah.
Althea, definitely, if you cater something from her and they try that or what have you,
yeah.
They might be cakes that she could stay from her location and eat her cakes or what have you. Anything can be done, you know, in that kind of regards. It's just so much, you know, can be spoken of.
Yeah, because I have a whiteboard, right?
Yes.
And we usually run things on it while we're having parties. But I'm not so tech savvy, and you know, somebody used to do it for me and he moves out of town, so I'd have to get somebody who's tech savvy to really.
Oh yeah, you
set
have
it
a
up.
lot.
So
You have a lot of people around that's tech savvy.
while the party's going on, you have all these things showing in the background.
There you go.
Because we usually
Lovely.
use it when we're having graduation for the kids or parties
Nice.
for the kids or stuff.
Nice, yeah. And that's how you when you all have functions, and this is going to be more than that, you know. For example, if I was to take you all onto my NYBB site or on my M&A site, that's not my site, but we come together and collaborate. You see all of our pictures there.
Right.
So it's been impressive. I get a lot of business when people saw that I was collaborating with a bigger team.
Mhm.
And so imagine these are referrals from malls that you could be highlighting and the slideshow be going. And, you know, there's a break in between. Patrice is coming on, you know, in a program type of thing. And then, you know, everybody have a good time. And then Gene comes in, he does that. And, you know, some things else can be done. Sylvia can come in and talk about HVAC for any of them who might want HVAC in their home.
Exactly.
Yep, you
Right.
bring the audience, they get an exposure from, where, you know, because of social distancing, the whole 9 yards. These are the ways that you get out there in great promos.
That's true. Yeah.
Nice.
You see what I'm saying? So now it's just about how do we package these items? That's the next program.
And that's your job, right?
That's my job. If you all want to be in that special class, we work with doing packaging and promos, working with your numbers, you know, looking at your margins so that we know that, you know, how are you positioning your message? It's all the message of how you market, where people will bite. And many times that's where everybody's off. They don't know how to grab and connect the heart of the clients with messaging, right? So that is something that's different. That's not on, Mars does not cover that part, but you know, those of us who have businesses who does, you know, do those services, that is. But just basically sharing with you what you are mentioning about, you know, I sure have given you enough ideas that you can take it and take a bite, take a stab of it, you know, speak to others that you may already have in your network that helps you with these things. And, you know, I'm always here. At the end of the day, I'm always here. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, indeed, it has been a plum pleasure serving you again this evening. And I just want you all to have a fantastic ending of this year, differently than you ended last year or any other year. That is my wish for you. All right. Exposure, exposure, exposure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tony. It was awesome tonight.
Oh, I'm happy that you are.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.